Greetings, and how are you doing today? This evening I would like to respond to one of your comments out there on one of the videos I made a few years back about orange juice wine. Now, I love receiving all of your feedback and comments on the videos I receive. I love taking inspiration about what to brew next, or how to improve something, or how to change the way I brew or the ingredients I use. I love the feedback. It is awesome. However, this comment did get under my skin slightly because, I'll tell you now, I couldn't quite fathom out why or where the person making the comment was coming from. Now, this comment said, I'll display it up above and I'll read it out to you right now. Are you seriously teaching your little child how to brew alcohol? Yes, I am. It's a very valid life skill. And I think he was talking about the part where my boy is stirring in the yeast into the demijohn. Here's a clip, have a look, and tell me what you think about this segment here. The meat yeast to the wine and just simply sprinkle it in and give it another really good stir. Stir, stir, stir. Good job, Rob. Once you've added your yeast, you want to insert an airlock. You learn science from the moment you open your eyes when you're first born. You learn food appreciation as soon as you latch on to your mother's breast. You appreciate cookery as soon as you're able to combine one ingredient and the other ingredient and create something that you have made. That is cookery. And winemaking is no different from that. It is a science. It is working out how to use that yeast with those sugars and those ingredients to best create that alchemy in a glass, whether it's a blue wine glass, a purple wine glass, or a red wine glass of varying different flavours. That is also cookery, an important skill to have. And I want my boy to have that appreciation for science, to ask questions and learn how things are made and where things come from, and also how to cook and make wine, make beer, make cider, make all these wonderful things, apple pies. There is no difference in my eyes whether he's learning how to make alcohol or TNT. Either way, it is still a science lesson, and he is learning the basic formulas for making these things. Anyway, my response to this statement is this up by here. Of course, why not? Because honestly, why not? Homebrew winemaking is legal in this country. At this point, he was 3 years of age and very interested in the world around him. He wants to be part of his daddy's hobbies. He enjoys spending time with me and doing the things that I enjoy. So naturally, I want to share with him my passions, and hopefully, same way my grandmother taught me how to make wine, I'm teaching him how to make wine, and I pass this hobby on, along with the wealth of information that I have up here in my head and on my YouTube videos, down to him in that big cookbook I've created full of secret family recipes, down to him, and he knows how to make them because it's inherent in his DNA, it's inherent in his upbringing, it's something that he does and he's passionate about. He loves cooking with me, he loves making wine with me, he loves brewing with me. It's one of those things that we do together. There's no harm in it. It's not as if in this video by here, he was drinking pints of the wine at the time. All he was doing was watching the yeast being added and stirring it. No harm in that. Since then, he's learned how to use a hydrometer and work out the equation to formulate the ABV, which a lot of adults who make wine still can't get their head around. He knows these things. It's in tune with him. It's part of who he is. And also, that brings me on to another point. Now, in the UK, you can drink wine at the age of 5. You can drink beer, cider, mead, vodka, whiskey, you name it, you can drink it at the age of 5. You can have a pint of red wine, a pint of purple wine, and a big glass of blue wine at the age of 5. The only legality is when you want to purchase it, or you want to purchase it for someone under the age of 18. That is the law. It is the Licensing Act. It has nothing to do with an individual drinking wine as long as you're over the age of 5. So there's no issue, in my eyes, about him learning how to make wine. Definitely no legal issues. You don't have knowledge in your head. You don't have knowledge of how to do something. Doesn't mean you're going to go out and buy alcohol. Why would you buy alcohol when you can make it by the 50-gallon drum? That's next door brewing now. Anyway, this commenter carried on to say something that quite shocked me, really. And I think it shows more of their relationship with their child over me showing my son how to make wine. Now, the comment is this. When I have kids, so they're not even a parent yet, I would never, ever allow them to see how I brew, because if they figure it out at a certain age, they're going to try making it themselves in their room or something. Why? Why? You teach them correctly and they won't need to make it in the room, because all the cooking stuff is in either your brew room or your kitchen. Why are they sloping off to the bedroom where they don't have the proper tools and they're going to be stirring that wine with a toothbrush over a proper long-handled spoon? And if they want to make it in their room, because of the right temperature, you've taught them well. Why would a child be sloping off and hiding a hobby that you share away in the room if you've taught them respect for alcohol? That shows far more about their potential parenting ability over having 3 glasses of wine in front of you. I don't know. But why, if you teach them how to make wine and it's a hobby you share, they will not need to go into the room. You have shared that hobby with them. You have that common interest. They'll come to you for advice. They'll want to see your recipes. They'll be brewing something in the kitchen, in the open. Being, 5, 6, 8, 10, does not matter how old. It's their hobby that you share with them. If they want to ask you a question about how to make it, they can. In the kitchen, they have all the right tools and ingredients, and you're going to be advising them and helping them. You're building this bond, this parental bond between your child and you. If they feel they have to slope off to the bedroom to hide their hobby that you share with them, what's your relationship like? Your relationship is dire if they have to hide from you something that you both enjoy doing. That's perfectly legal. That's perfectly morally fantastic. Making homebrew is a brilliant hobby. And if parents taught their children how to do it, children have far more respect for alcohol, be it the blue wine, the red wine, or the purple wine, or all three combined, and you can sit down together and you can formulate the best recipes. My boy doesn't drink. He does not like wine. That's fine. But he is so passionate about making wine with me. He loves stirring the ingredients. He loves working out how to use the hydrometer and doing the maths and figuring out the science and why and how and things like that. And I don't want him to be scared of having this hobby just because, I don't know, why? But anyway, I just wanted to share that comment with you. Why would a parent, why would a potential parent deprive their child of a hobby? It does not make sense to me. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this, because I love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Anyway, you have a brilliant evening now, and I'll see you really soon. You have fun now. Bye-bye.